Hello, my name is Julian Cardona, and today I'm going to be doing two peer reviews to the story-driven TED Talks. The first one is by Brian Fritz. The length of the TED Talk was 10 minutes and 13 seconds, and it was due on March 3rd. His thesis is that Greek class is very hard and that he struggled a lot with it. His introduction was very good because it got us into the story. He talks about his struggle with Greek and how it is something that is common for all of the students in Boys College. He also has a good conclusion because he gives some tips and ideas to be able to succeed in these types of classes that are very hard. He has a good number of sources that he used throughout his speech, but he doesn't use any technology since it was not required. He was also very organized and followed a good structure in his speech, I was able to follow it very well as the story went. He used dates and time periods like week 1 or week 2 to guide us throughout his development throughout the semester in the Greek class. He also has good verbal expressiveness. He has a good delivery with his voice, but it was a bit monotone at times. His nonverbal expressiveness was also good. He has good eye contact with the crowd, and he also has good body movement with his hands to help enhance his points. He displays virtue, and he also displays truth-telling, even though he uses honest talk the most. He does use storytelling. His story about his development throughout the Greek class is what guides the TED Talk. And some of the things that served the audience well was that he had a good story with good personal experiences. He talked well and had some good tips at the end. Some things that require additional attention are that he should try and change the tone of his voice a bit as he talks because it sounded a bit monotone during the speech. My second peer review is for Susanna Williams. The length of her TED Talk was 6 minutes and 9 seconds, and it was also on March 10. Her thesis is that it is great to be able to appreciate the small things in life. She has a good introduction that helps us get into the idea and also give her credibility. Her conclusion leaves us with a good point that is helpful for all of our lives, that is to be able to appreciate the small things in life and how God has given them to us in order to appreciate. She also has good sources and doesn't use technology since it wasn't required. The presentation was well organized and it has a good structure. It has different small stories that lead us to the main thesis. She has good verbal expressiveness but use a bit of filler words throughout the speech. And she has also good movement and hand expression. She does present virtue and truth-telling throughout her speech, but uses mostly straight talk. She has very good storytelling. She tells small stories that come out of the main point that are very interesting and help us relate to what she's telling about. Sometimes we don't appreciate the small things in life when we should. Her stories are helpful and leave us with a good message that can help us admire things that we did not before. But some things that require additional attention is that she had a few filler words in her speech and that the speech was a bit short. Thank you.